turn the camera on?
I'm gonna join now too. So.
Oh yeah, are you? Oh, you're online now. Oh. Just let me know when you're in. No.
Yeah, I'm in now. I think your mic is off again. I don't know if you want it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just giving it a few minutes. Got 1, 2. Hi everyone. Hope everyone's excited for the new set. I know I am. Thank you for your participation and loyalty, and hopefully everyone gets something good. We're just gonna let some people join here, so we'll be starting fairly shortly, and hopefully there's no major audio issues or anything like that. So yeah, there's a lot of to look forward to. In my opinion, I mean, there's tons of like. Oh, I think I froze. Oh no, I didn't. I think there's lots of really good stuff that's coming out in the upcoming set. Like I know with like the Sultai colors, there's that dragon everyone's kind of been talking about. That kind of makes a treasure every time a card gets removed from the graveyard. Seems kind of silly, easily breakable in many formats, but we'll see how it does. And I know like with the decks, a lot of people are starting to love like these newer commander decks that are coming out. This is more so like the toughness matters. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. And the other one that also a lot of people kind of fairly happy about or excited about is the Temur Roar with all those dragons and all those kind of fun add-ins. The wheels are pretty good too. Mardu's also pretty nice. It's got some nice additions to those colors. But I think the will in Mardu is actually pretty strong, and Jessica's got some lovely reprints and a few other additions as well. But yeah, I know I'm excited. I myself have partaken in getting 05, so never have enough commander decks, and there's going to be our pre-release that's going to be happening on the Sunday. It's at 2 p.m. And just as a note for everybody, the product itself will be available for purchase and pickup tomorrow. So if you have any pre-orders, you can come by and pick those up. If you're looking to get more product from the set, it will be available for purchase tomorrow as well as the weekend as well. I'm just going to just double check to see how many people we got here. Very good. Alright, so I'm just going to start getting this box ready so we can get that all prepped. Ooh. It's hugging that box pretty well. There we go. I know the card art here is Zavugan. Pretty sweet card. I think it's going to make a nice addition into a lot of modern decks. I'm sure a lot of people are excited about those. We're just going to give these a nice little careful shuffle, not to be rude to the packs or anything. Make sure it's fair to everybody. And yeah, we'll get started opening here soon. We have 8 totals have signed up for this, and I guess we'll start with John S. John S. here got 1 pack, so we'll start with this one here. Hopefully we get something good. Pum pum pum. Oh, they used the. Ooh. Actually, good seal on that. Some of these collector packs, like I remember opening some Modern Horizons 3 and I couldn't barely open the pack. So I know with these ones here, I believe they have all the rare content in the front. So it's a little in reverse. And let me just make sure this is all nicely centered here for you guys. Oh, Narset. Very nice. That's actually, I think Narset's has a lot of potential with this in total. Like the fact that yes, you know, you may discard your hand if you do draw cards. You could. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. And we're back here. Apologies about that. Okay. We're still good? Alright. Apparently, me droning on about Narset was enough to make the video go, no. Great Arashian City. That's very nice. I like all the lands. I love this land. The fact that you can create additional 1/1 white spirit tokens. Like there's a lot of callbacks to various other lands that did something similar to that, like in around like the Innistrad lands. And but yeah, no, I think it's a great addition. I think there's going to be a lot of decks built around, and with that, a lot of fun, a lot of good fodder with it. Venture of the Fallen, very nice, very nice. Mobilize X, yeah, no, again, there's a lot of cards in this set that I think are great for Commander. We'll see what they do for Standard. The art's amazing. I love the fact that they do those full arts. Welcome to the Dead. The Vulcan Encampment. Oh, that's very pretty. I love that island. It's very nice, very nice. Jeskai Shrine Keeper. So this is like the dragon borders. They're actually pretty neat. I quite like them. Oh, double down. Jeskai Brushmaster. Opulent Palace. Zurgo's Vanguard. Gurmag's Night Watch. Snakeskin Veil. Lovely reprint. And Rugged Highlands. Very nice, very nice. And Worthy Cost. Now this is actually interesting because it's kind of like a Bone Splinters, but the fact that it exiles is pretty... Hey! Yeah, I just saw that it cut out again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Apologies, everybody. It seems the internet is not being nice today. So thank you, John S. We got that inserted just right there. And we're going to go with Joel L. We got 2 packs here. So we're going to do 1 from each side. Oh, it's got a tear tab. Oh, cool. Except for it didn't really tear too well, but it allowed me to get to the pack. I just make sure I'll be extra careful not to touch any of those corners there for you. I'll make sure I don't do anything to the cards there on you. There we go. Nice and careful. Alright, we got a lovely spirit token. I think the art on the tokens is actually just amazing. Ooh, Nature's Rhythm. Very nice. Very nice. Those green tutors, a lot of excitement for this card. I think it's going to do fairly well. And the fact that it has harmonized just makes it really good. Yarthan Road Watch Weather? Can't talk. But the card's pretty nice as well. This one here, when it enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature of mana value 3 or less from your grave to the battlefield. There are a lot of ways that you could make use of this card fairly well. The fact that it mills 4, it's great for like those graveyard matter stacks. And the getting back 3 or less is pretty relevant. A lot of relevant cards at the mana value 3 or less. Quarry Mountain Monastery. Very cool. Again, I love these lands. I think they're all pretty good. They're going to have a lot of utilities. Going to fit in a lot of decks. Ooh, we got one of the commander cards. Codis, Sibis Champion. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Rock Curse. Very cool. I like this card a lot. A lot of people are thinking it's going to be good in vehicle decks. Just the fact that it's a 2-mana 5/5 and you won't have to sacrifice it by crewing vehicles. Yeah, goes hand in hand with like Aether Drift. Very cool. Very cool. We got planes here with a nice little shadow of a dragon in the background. Very nice. Rilling Dawnbreaker. Very cool. I like the fact that they have these omens. With Omen, you do shuffle the card back into the deck afterwards, but it's kind of a neat recursion of the card. I think it's going to be pretty fun with those. Bidger Island Dragon. Purging Stormbrood. Court Mount Swalwart. Sun Pearl Curran. Apologies, that when I read some of these cards, I may say the wrong thing, but it's fun. Submit Imitator. Yeah, very cool. Unending Whisper. And Feral Deathgorger. Ooh, that's a very nice Evolving Wilds. Some people like it, some people don't. I love Evolving Wilds. One in every deck. And I'm gonna go on to pack 2. See if I can just open this the normal way. They just really, yeah, they really hammered these down. Ooh. There we go. Got the warrior token. Very nice. Oh, Marsh Flats. Way to go. Very nice. Very nice. Well, here. Try to be nice to your Marsh Flats there. Oh, let's go boop. Oh, and look at that. Double header. Woo. Very nice. Look at that. Beautiful Elspeth. Honestly, I think the borderless one is the art is just spectacular. Very, very nice. That was a very good pack. We're not even through it. Mardu Siegebreaker. Very cool. Very cool. Again, a lot of these tri-colored cards, especially with the rares, they have very interesting abilities, and I think they're going to make tons of good additions to like the decks coming up. Right? Apologies. I realized I was a little off kilter there. But yeah, Death Touch Haste. When it enters, exiles one other target creature you control until this creature leaves the battlefield. Seems fairly neat. Get some interesting ETB effects. Infantry Shield. Very nice. Very nice. Mardu Siegebreaker. Again, callback. Mountain. Oh, the mountain's actually fairly nice. Armament Dragon. Very cool. Very cool. Feral Deathgorger. Attune Hunter. Rolling Dragonstorm. It's actually it's pretty neat with these types of enchantments that they did. Some make tokens, some draw cards. I like the fact that they have some recursion on those. They're actually pretty cool. Whale of the War. Very nice. Dragon Storm Globe. Segu Pummeler, and Unburied Earth Craver. Craver? Thornwood Falls. Actually, I like the art in that. Very nice. Very good. Very good. We can get those all nicely placed in there for you. Yeah. There we go. Now we have Michael M. He has purchased 2 packs, so we'll get those there, one from each side. Very good. And let's see if I can manage to still open. Yeah. There we go. That's opening relatively evenly. Let's make sure I'm not. There we go. Elefante. Very nice. Ooh. Erwin, the Song Unending. I think this card is pretty awesome. It's nice to see that they bring back some cards that have protection from some colors. You know, it has the protection from white and black, which is very interesting. I honestly think this dragon's pretty great. When it enters, it deals X damage divided as you choose among number of target creatures and or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. So it's another like lands matter, but it's a easy way to get this guy in. But the fact that he has protection from white and black, which has a ton of the removal spells, I think makes him fairly strong. So very good, very good. Baron Step Siege. I like the sieges. Sieges are pretty fun. Oh, this is a fun card here. Naga Flesh Crafter. The fact that, so he's like a clone, right? But then he has the exile from graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on target non-legendary creature control, and then he makes all other creatures you control become a copy of that creature until end of turn. So very, very interesting card. You know, Psychosis Crawler, you know, multiples, draw a card, and people lose life. Very fun. Tavel's Judgment Commander card, very nice. The art on that is beautiful, very, very good. I like these. It's like another monument, right? It's very, very neat. I like those card effects. Oh, and this is one of my favorite cards from the set, Flamehold Grappler. The fact that it can copy anything basically the next time, so you just get an additional. It could be a permanent, it could be another spell. I think it has a lot of potential, and the art is just phenomenal. Love that art. Mountain, very nice, very nice. Storm Shriek Pharaoh, very good. Pharaoh Deathgorger. Lion Wait. Auroral Possession. Descendant of Storms. Seize Opportunity. Tempest Hawk, another one of those cards where you can have as many calls as you like. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Callback Squadron Hulk, I guess. Riverwalk Technique and Sandskidder Outrider. Very good, very good. Aha! I think I figured it out. Now, so I say. Just make sure nothing. There we go. Got a beautiful copy up there, like that. The two dragons. Very, very neat. Very neat. Eshki, Dragon Claw. Very cool. Very cool. Roar of Endless Songs. I like these sagas. I think the art is very nice. Double the power and toughness of each creature you control. Seems pretty good. And, you know, making 5/5 elephants. Not too bad. Not too bad. Sinkhole Surveyor. Very cool. I love the fact that they did this blacked out kind of full art. It's very, very neat. Apologies, it seems like the reflections are a little odd. Apologies about that. Oh, Steward of the Harvest. I love this card. Comes in Commander, but the borderless art is very nice, and it's actually, I think, one of the more desired cards, because, you know, lots of green players out there, they love their lands. I know I love mine. Eshki Dragonclaw, very cool, very cool. Oh, look at that, beautiful land, the Dragon Eyes. You know, I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on quite a few of those, but I feel like almost everyone else is, and it's going to be hard to actually get those. So very nice pull, very nice. We got a Feral Deathgorger, very cool. Sorry, Feral Deathgorger. Sonic Shrieger, oh okay, that's a pretty cool art. Mammoth Bellow, the 5/5 Elefantes. Nice. Sandstep Citadel, very cool. I like the fact that we're getting those Drylands again. Venet Storm Singer. Oh, another way to drain people. Very cool. Very cool. Reigning Victor and Piercing Exhale with a dismal backwater. Not too dismal. I mean, that art is actually very nice. And Humbling Elder. I actually love the art on this set. I think they did a great job with a lot of these cards. Even just like the commons, uncommons, rare. Like, they're all good. I just appreciate a lot of Magic's art. Alright, we got Alex B. Alright, we got 3 packs here. Very cool. Hopefully you get some. So 1 from each side. And then this one has 1 extra on there. So now we even those out. We got the 3 packs there. Perfect. Alright, let's see. What could it be? Could even be a boat, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Lower this here, so that's not holding on the corner there. Very good. And then we'll turn this around. Oh, apologies. Just want to make sure I don't apply any pressure to any of the cards there for you. Very good. Alright. Copy. Very nice again. Love the copies. Love the lands. I think all the lands are just great. I mean, I'm going to put some in almost every commander deck that pertain, even if they don't pertain to some of those, even past that, because I think some of the effects are just really good. Great card. Sidisi is an awesome. Love to see Sidisi again. The fact that we have a birthing pod for the graveyard. Very cool. Very cool. I actually like that a lot. I have played a lot of graveyard decks, so. Thunder of Unity. Very cool. Again, like, these Saga arts are just, I think they did a knockout job on those. It's very nice. Voracious Bibliophile. Very cool. Whenever you cast a spell with 1 or more targets, draw that many cards. Man, Hinata, best friend. Dragonfire Blade foil, very nice. Hexproof from Multicolor, again, pretty sweet. And the fact that it gets a reduction on equip cost, I mean, in specific decks, that's going to be amazing. I know, like in my Dragon deck or various other multicolor decks, it's going to be pretty good. Oh no! The pen fell from my ear. That's okay, I'll get it later. Oh, very nice. Again, these Dragonlands with the eyes are very beautiful, I believe. Those are going to be super popular. Boulderborn Dragon, very cool. Sagu Wilding. The Omen card, I think this card's actually pretty sweet. The fact that it's just a 1 mana get a land, which is pretty awesome. Even though it just shuffled back into the deck, mana fixing is always nice. For draft, I think those cards are going to be really good. Current. D4, pretty nice. Corroding Dragonstorm. That's pretty cool. Again, art is amazing. Return enchantments is never bad. Oh, make the tokens. Got another one of those. Teeming Dragonstorm. Very nice. Sarkhan's Resolve. Ashran's Sunshield, and Juker Highland Dragon. And Windscarred Craig. Very cool, very cool. But yeah, I hope everyone's excited for the new set. Tons and tons and tons of stuff to see for it, for sure. I know I have a bajillion cards to knock off my list for Commander. Let's see here. Warrior token again here. Let's make sure I'm centered. There we go. Maybe a little crooked. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Bloomvine Regent. Art's actually very nice. Very nice. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards. Reveal them and put 1 of them onto the battlefield. So cultivate on a card that shuffles back into your deck. I'm not upset. I think that's a great card. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that's the one that returns permanent from your battlefield, hexproof counter. Yep, very good. I think this card has a lot of potential. Personally, I think it's a very good card. The art is amazing with the full art black. Yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, I think this card has tons of combo potential. Sage of the Skies. You cast a spell. If you cast another spell, just copy the spell. Very cool. Very cool. Never been bad about 3 flying lifelink creatures. Jaws of Defeat. The flavor text on this card I absolutely love. The just guy likes talking about their ways. Let's see them talk their ways out of this dilemma. It's great. Oh, very nice. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Mox Jasper foil. Very cool. Very cool. There's a lot of talk about that. A lot of people want to put it in changeling decks. Some people just slap it right into their dragon decks. I mean, hey, it's a Mox. Moxes are never bad. Swamp. Very nice. Very nice. Rune Scale, Storm Brood. These art, like, even with the borders are just, they make them really pop. Is that, they double down, I feel, in collector packs. Like I had the same with even prior sets. Like I feel like they have a lot of, like, if you get one, sometimes you have a greater chance of getting another one just right in behind it. Knockout Maneuver. Equilibrium Adept. Duty Beyond Death. Very cool. Embermouth Sentinel. And Underfoot Underdogs. Rebellious Strike. And Abzan Devotee. I like these abilities of filtering, even if it's once per turn. The fact that it has some mana fixing is great. And it also has a way to return itself. So, like, some of these have very interesting abilities. But I think these are great cards. I'm just going to get those started to make sure they're not... Oh, hey. There we go. Oh. Yeah, some of them are just really tough. Some of them are okay. This one wants to open reverse. Alright. Go with the flow. Alright, let's see here. Warrior. Very cool. Stadium Headliner. That art is awesome. Mobilize 1, sacrifice this creature with a red and a colorless, and it deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature. I think it's a fine card. Great removal, early drop. Mobilize 1 is great. Yeah, no, very good. Rock Curse, very nice. Again, with this full art, it's just beautiful. I think this card's gonna be really good. I think it's actually gonna be really, really good. Herd Heirloom. So this is one of the artifacts that adds 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana to cast creature spells until the end of your turn. Target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample. Trample is never bad. Whenever a creature deals damage, combat damage to a player, draw a card. Card advantage and trample. Never bad. Transforming Flourish. Very cool. It's got Demonstrate. Another one of the commander cards, but again, a lot of these commander cards I think are still pretty awesome with a lot of the decks. Sinkhole Surveyor, very cool. Whenever this creature attacks, you lose 1 life, and this creature endures 1. Yeah, awesome. It's kind of like a little Bitter Blossom effect. Very interesting. Plains. Twin Maw Storm Brood. Storm Shriek Feral. Kishla Skimmer. Armament Dragon. Constrictor Sage. Very cool. That art is actually very nice. Jade Cast Sentinel. And Molten Exhale. With a Swiftwater Cliffs. And a Salt Road Pack Beast. Actually, I think this there's some cards like this one here. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control, and then when this creature enters, draw a card. I think stuff like this, especially in limited, is going to be fairly good. Reduction of cost of a card, card advantage, never bad. So thank you there. We got that there. And Dawn V, we got your 3 packs. So 1, 2, 3. Don't worry, we do have some more here as well. We have some other folks that we're going to be pulling for, so these are not the end. So we got this here. see how tight these ones are. Apologies if the pack was making a ton of sound on the camera. I just thought about that. My sincerest apologies about that. Very cool soldier token. United Battlefront. Very cool. It's like I guess this is like the White's Cocoa. Very interesting. Ooh, Meringue River region. Very nice. Timur Battle Crier. Ooh, Taval. I like Taval. There's a lot of hype about this card. The fact that he makes 2/2 black zombie druid creature tokens whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard. A lot of people have been kind of eyeballing Guiltleaf Archdruid because, you know, tap 7 druids steal all your opponent's lands. Seems fun. He has some mill, which is also great, but a lot of people really care is they love this bottom ability here, the fact that he just easily make 2/2 black zombies. I think he's going to be a fun build around card, and I'm happy. I can't wait to see what people do with this card and what combos they make. We got Winter Night Stories, Plains, Digger Island Dragon, Boulderborn Dragon, Sage of the Fang, Urine's Rebuff, and again, apologies, I'm probably saying a lot of these wrong. Kumar Initiate, and Storm Shriek Feral, Alicia's Legacy, and Undergrowth Leopard, Leopard, a Lightfoot Technique. Very nice, very nice. Make sure these aren't all bouncy everywhere. And let's see what we get in the next one. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if it'll loosen up here. There we go. And we get to loosen up down here. Very nice. Alright, Spirit, very cool, very cool. Inevitable Defeat, very nice. The art on that's pretty sweet. Can't be countered, exile target non-land permanent. Its controller loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. So you get a nice kind of helix and exile, can't be countered. It's pretty sweet. Ooh, another mythic, Jessica's Revelation, very cool. Return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand, and then deal 4 damage to any target, and then create 2 monks with prowess, and then draw 2 cards, and you gain 4. Like, yeah, that's a lot of things to do. Pretty sweet. Stadium Headliner, as we saw before, very nice card. Nice early draw. Will of the Mardu. Yeah, the wills are pretty interesting. I actually like them quite a bit. The fact that you can get both abilities with your commander is pretty awesome. And yeah, no, just solid cards. Yathan Road Watcher, it's pretty sweet as well when it enters, if you cast it. You know, we saw a little bit earlier, but I think the fact that, you know, the mana value 3 or less for the graveyard to battlefield is still very relevant. Swamp, very nice. Teeming Dragonstorm, very cool. Corroding Dragonstorm, lots of Dragonstorms. I guess it's on theme then. Very nice, very nice. Stalwart Successor. Synchronized Charge. Frontier Bivouac. Devote Duelist. Crotique Nestguard. And Fortress Kingguard. And a Keytrin Nurturer. Very neat. Very neat. What is he nurturing though? Let's see how. Oh, so. Oh. Wow. Okay, I don't want to pull that 2 guard because I don't want to. Maybe I can. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Very good, very good. Oh, very good. We got a spirit here. Very nice. Ooh! There's the ghost foil. Skirmish Rhino. Very nice. Call back the Siege Rhino. Honestly, I love this card. The fact that we can play both Siege Rhino and a Skirmish Rhino and it be literally on mana curve. Very nice. But it's also a 3-drop. So now it's Coco-able, and there's various other cards like that one that returns 3 drops. Again, 3 is a special range of mana that a lot of cards care about. And yeah, no, it's a great card. Very nice pull. Oop, so many packs everywhere. Oop. Here we are. Inevitable Defeat. Very good. Very sweet. Card's great. Ooh, we haven't seen this one. Revival of the Ancestors. Kind of features that one dragon that we see on the box there. Very nice. Very on theme. Diviner of Mist. Stillness and Motion. Forest. Island Dragon. Breaching Dragon Storm. That's cool art. Whirlwind Storm Brood. Bone Cairn Butcher. Attacking tokens you have Death Touch. That's pretty sweet. Shocking Sharpshooter. Trade Route Envoy. Narset Rebuke. Tranquil Cove. Oh, that's actually got some nice art too. Very nice. Ooh, sorry. And Dispel Exhale. There we go. Get those nicely in there. Got Gary here. Gary F. Very nice. He's got 3 packs, so we got to get 2 more from here. And then we'll shuffle them all up. And then we'll grab the 3. So we have them all nicely arranged. Ugh. They packed them fairly nicely in there. Box art's actually pretty cool. I think they did a pretty great job. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. Pop, 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 pop. All right. And we'll split it into 2. And 1, 2, 3. Let's see what the magic brings us, or brings Gary in this case, today. Woo. So it wants to do that, so I'll pull it through here. Very nice. Very good. Alright, let's see what happened here. We got a bird. Ooh, a Dragonologist. Untapped dragons you control have hexproof, which is great. And when this creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery or dragon card from among them and put it on into your hand, and put the rest into the bottom of your library in a random order, which is solid card, great card for dragon decks. I mean, it also hits instants and sorceries, which is awesome. And there's lots of people who love these cards that also play changelings decks that love the fact that, you know, now their untapped changelings have hexproof. So yeah, I think this card's going to be fairly desired. Very nice pull. Nivir, Heart of the Storm, very cool. Nice full art mythic dragon. If a creature you control that entered this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that much damage instead. Pretty solid. I think there's a lot of cards that can make that easily very good. Inevitable Defeat, again, great card. Happy to see it. Iron Will Forger, Very cool. Another one of the commander cards. I think it's actually pretty sweet because at the beginning of combat of your turn, if you control your commander, target non-legendary creature you control gains Myriad, which is pretty strong, in my opinion. I think that card's pretty great. Glacier Wood Siege. I actually like this, the Temur side of, well, I mean, both the Sultai and Temur sides are pretty sweet. I mean, the fact that you can play lands from your graveyard again, always good. Oh, very nice. The Swamp Dragonland. Again, these Dragonlands are just going to be so popular. It's going to be pretty hard to get. Storm Shriek Feral. Very nice. Boulderborn Dragon. Formation Breaker. Constrictor Sage. 100 Battle Veteran. Wild Ride. Jeskai Devotee. Blossoming Sands. And Focus the Mind. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think we're seeing quite a few different things so far, which is pretty good. There's like at least some diversity, which is great. I know sometimes there's some openings where it's just everything seems to be repeated, but the diversity is actually pretty good. So that's something good to note. Let's see here. We got a Spirit, very nice. Ooh, Taogyam, a Master Opportunist. Very neat. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it. Then exile the spell you cast with 4 time counters on it. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. Very interesting card. I think this is actually going to be a very fun like commander to play with. I think it may be interesting in Standard. We'll have to see what happens with it, but I actually like this card quite a bit, and the foiling on it's actually fairly nice. Ooh, very neat, very cool. I like this version of it. Draco Genesis, you know, the Rooftop Storm of Dragons, pretty sweet. I know there's a lot of people that are going to be looking for this type of card, just because of the fact that, you know, you can do a lot of fun combo potential with that. The fact that, you know, if you had like a Tiamat or something, and then you just tutor all these dragons and then cast them for free. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Sage of the Skies, again, having multiple 2/3 flying lifelinks, never bad. Diviner Mist, very good. Ooh, and Anafenza. I always like Anafenza. So the Flash, whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Anafenza endures 2, which is great. I mean, there's lots of... Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. That's very nice. Need to get a lot of those ones too. Disruptive Stormblood Brood. I think this one's actually one of the better ones. The destroy target creature with power 3 or less. It's pretty relevant. It is sorcery speed, but it does reoccur, so it's like something that you will always have a way to draw into later. Especially in limited format, I think that's very good. Island Dragon. Stalwart Successor. Teeming Dragonstorm. Frontier Bivouac. Embermouth Sentinel. Roamer Routine. Snowmelt Stag. Stormplane Detainment. If I can read today. Or speak, I suppose. And we're on the 3rd pack. Let's see what he gets. Let's see what Gary gets. Zombie Druid. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. Those are going to be sought after. Warden of the Grove. Very cool. It's the Hydra with hats, right? Right? Whenever a non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. Very interesting. I don't know if they've ruled it yet, whether X can be 0. Because if it could be 0, and, you know, you endure a 0/0, do you just get a death trigger? That'd be very interesting. Quarry Mountain Monastery. Woodencrag Siege. Will of the Sultai, another one of the wills, very nice. Winter Night Stories. Schwamp. Born Dragon, Feral Deathgorger, Cory Mount Stalwart, Whale of War, Sunpearl Curran, Segu Wilden, Ulysses Exhale, and a Sybil Appraiser. And a Delta Blood Flies. Very interesting creature attacks. Huh. Alright. Get those all nicely, safely tucked into that there. And then we have Adrienne H. We've got 3 packs. 1, 2, and that one. Let's see, we'll leave that one for last. Alright. Well, this one's opening nicely. Look at that, it's being nice to us. That's very good. Got a Spirit. Very cool. Ooh, Shiko, Paragon of the Way. Very nice art. When Shiko enters, exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard. Copy it, then you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Very sweet. Easy, fun, flicker type deck you could build and just endlessly flicker and then storm. That'd be awesome. Stadium Headliner. Very cool. Very cool. Herd Heirloom. Very nice. Ooh. Another Tivil's Judgment. Never bad. The card's really good. Bloom Vine Regent. Very nice. Ooh. Very nice land. Got a Boulder-born Dragon. Ryland Dawnbreaker. Dragon Brews Relic. Zergo's Vanguard. Descendants of Storm. Monastery Messenger. And that, oh, I'm not, you know what? Wayfarer. And a Scourge Barons. And a Dragon's Prey. Very cool. Very nice. Alright. Again, thank you everybody for signing up for this. Much appreciated. We appreciate your loyalty. And we like to do stuff like this for you guys. So hopefully, you know, people are excited and are happy with what they kind of pulled. Let's see. Got a bird token here. Very nice. Ooh, Flamehold Grappler. Very nice art. Foil full art. Again, I love this card from the set. The fact that you can copy multiple things, or copy a thing first, but there's going to be ways to break this. Suruk is also really great. Can't be countered. When this creature you control, whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability, opponent control, draw a card. That's also very great. At least you get a card replacement from it. He's a 4/3 trampler for 3. I mean, and can be countered. Pretty strong. Ambling Stormshell. Love the turtle. It's great. Turtles are always welcome. Whenever this creature attacks, put 3 stun counters on it and draw 3 cards. So, pretty great. Whenever you cast a turtle spell, untap this creature. So, again, changelings, easy way to do funny things with stuff like this. The fact that you can just tap, untap, tap, untap. There's lots of fun ways you can do fun abilities with that. Colossal Grave Reaver, great card. A lot of my friends are actually excited about this card. The fact that whenever one or more creature cards are put in your graveyard from your library, you may put one of them onto the battlefield. It's easy to break that ability. It's going to be played in a lot of Golgari or graveyard-based decks. Great card to pull. And yeah, no, it's very good, very good. Hey, another Flamehold Grappler. Very sweet. I love that card. The art is, again, amazing. Plains, very nice. Karhu Goldkeeper, very sweet. This is the treasure token machine, as I was talking about earlier. A lot of people are going to be looking for this type of card, or just in general, and this, I think, is actually a pretty sweet version of it, and it's foil. Awesome. Sonic Shrieker, very cool. Rune Scale Storm Brood, Dragon Sniper, like a Vigilance Reach Death Touch for 1. That's pretty good. Salt Road Skirmish, and a Gourmet Night Watch, and a Devoted Duelist, Bearer of Glory, and a Ringing Strike Mastery. Very sweet. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ooh. This one wants to open backwards too. Interesting. Okay. Very good. We got a warrior here. Very nice. Ooh, new way forward. Very nice. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. And when this damage is prevented this way, it deals that much damage to that source's controller, and you may draw that many cards. Very interesting. It's kind of like a deflecting palm, but also a way to draw a lot of cards. Be a funny way to kill your opponent out of nowhere. The Vulcan Encampment, very sweet. Revival of the Ancestors. Parpet Thrasher. Ooh, Jeskai Revelation. Very, very cool. The card that has way too many abilities, which is not a bad thing because it does a lot. Island. Twin Maw Storm Brood. Corroding Dragonstorm. Defibrillation Current. Bewildering Blizzard. Equilibrium Adept. Champion of Doosan. Molten Exhale. And Riling Dawnbreaker with a Nightblade Brigade. Very nice. Very, very nice. Just gonna safely tuck those into that sleeve there. And we have one last one here. One for Travis R. I wonder why that name sounds familiar. Let's see here. Alright. We have a Warrior Token, a Nature's Rhythm, fairly cool. Bloom Vine Regent, fairly sweet. Baron's Siege, very cool. Infantry Shield. A Storm Scale Scion, well, that's pretty cool. It's got Storm. It's kind of like actually Dragonstorm itself, the card. It's kind of interesting, but at 6 mana. So we'll see what people do with this card, but fairly neat. We got a Schwamp, Island Dragon, Feral Deathgorger, Synchronized Charge, Sand Steppy Citadel, and a Venerated Stormseer, a Boulder-born Dragon, and a Summit Intimidator, and the Thornwood Falls with an Unyielding Whisper. Very nice. And again, a thank you to everybody who signed up. We appreciate everything. Hopefully you guys are happy with the cards that were pulled for you. A lot of excitement. Again, just a reminder, on Sunday there is the pre-release at 2 p.m. If you haven't signed up for it, you can just go to the website and sign up there. There's still some spots left, I believe. And you can pick up the product tomorrow. So tomorrow we do have the ability for people to purchase the product if you want additional packs. Or if you're just looking to pick up the stuff that you've already pre-ordered, you can come on by tomorrow and through the weekend to pick up your stuff. And, well, hopefully everyone had a lot of fun, and thanks you all for being here. Bye for now.